Hey Stushes, welcome back to I got a little bit of a cold going on. Hey Stushes, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nisha Marie and I'm back with the Sephora recommendations. Oh my gosh, the sale is like literally right around the corner. I asked some of y'all on Instagram like, hey, do y'all want a recommendations video? And majority said yes, and I was like, oh shit. I have to film that. So I finally pushed myself to film today because I'm fighting a cold, but I'm feeling much better today, so want to get this video up. So without further ado, let's get into it. Actually, before we do, if you like these types of videos, please consider subscribing and do all of that YouTube stuff. Okay, all right, let's get into it. So I am going a little bit modest with my recommendations, only because I'm just recommending products that I really feel strongly about, really like. But then also I kind of have this internal battle going on because I just feel like there's so much overconsumption of especially like beauty products. I am one of those people that just overconsume. I have more than enough beauty products to last me like a few years, but I'm always on the hunt for like the next best thing, and that's just kind of like my thing. But I feel like it just contributes to overconsumption. But I don't want to like project how I'm feeling like onto others, so because there's some of y'all that's gonna shop this sale regardless. I also have some thoughts regarding the sale. I almost feel like the sale is most worthwhile if you're a Rouge member. So the sale starts on the 5th for Rouge members. You get 20% off being a beauty insider and at the Rouge level. At VIB level, you get 15% off, and then as just a beauty insider, you don't have like to spend any money to become a beauty insider, and you just get 10% off. But I just feel like between these different brands that have sales throughout the year and just other places where you could probably possibly get these brands that are not only exclusive to Sephora, for me it kind of de-incentivizes this like shopping the sale. But I'm privileged enough to have like an employee discount by working there, so my views are kind of like skewed in that sense. So again, I just think it's most worthwhile if you are a Rouge member. And with me being a Rouge member, I actually have the opportunity to gift one person a 20% off coupon. So it's like a referral friend. So if you are not currently Rouge and you would like to get 20% off of your purchase, below just go ahead and put, what should you put in the comments? I know you made it. I should probably put this in the end, but I'm gonna put it here. But go ahead and put a red lipstick or write Rouge in the comments, and if you do, then I'll create like a online raffle and I'll be able to gift that person the coupon. But you have to use it by April 8th. Excuse me, need to drink some tea. So you do have to use it by April 8th. So just keep that in mind. So so I have a few products here that I'm gonna recommend. I have them somewhat sorted into different categories for ease. So I'm gonna start with skincare. So for skincare, I highly recommend this Biossance Squalene Amino Acid Gentle Cleanser. I love this cleanser. I think this is my second bottle, but it's done now, and I'm on my third bottle. I just bought a new one. I love this cleanser because it really helps with my skin feeling very clean but not stripped. I have very oily skin. My skin produces a lot of sebum, and so I would use other gentle cleansers, but my skin still felt dirty. But when I use this, I feel like it cleanses my makeup, my SPF, like everything, and I feel clean but not dried out, and I really love this. So yeah, the fact that I'm on my third bottle is telling me something. So I've switched to like other cleansers like once I've run out of this like the first time, but my skin was just craving this one, so I went and bought it. And I'm like, yeah, I think this is gonna be like in rotation at this point, especially with my skin being a little bit more sensitive now that I'm no longer on birth control and I'm just dealing with a lot more like hormonal acne. I'm just like really picky about skincare and just wanting to find things that work for me. Though my skin is pretty I would say my skin is pretty tolerant. I have to be a little bit more careful now because it is a little bit more hormonally sensitive, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you have oily skin, I highly recommend that you check this out. Hopefully my lights are kind of, I don't know if my light is going to be drowning me out or the product out. If it is, I'm sorry. But yeah, so definitely recommend this cleanser. Next thing I recommend is the Fenty Skin Cherry Dub. I am someone who loves exfoliating my skin. My skin is very durable, so keep that in mind. But I just really enjoy this. Like as far as my senses, definitely smells like a cherry Jolly Rancher. But I also feel like it really helps to refine my face. Like the scrub itself, it's like noticeable, but it's not like painful or really too gritty on the skin, and it suds up very well. And again, I feel like I do see like more clarification on my skin after using the scrub. This is my second bottle of this, so again, that's saying something. I like this, and I'm almost done. I should probably re-up, but again, because I work there, I could really get this anytime that I want once I'm ready. Actually, oh, you know what? I actually have another one to just put up because they had like a duo with the body scrub and this scrub in there, and I got that duo during the holidays, and I haven't had to pull it out yet. So, so I'm still good for a little bit, but this is definitely worth a repurchase for me. Next thing in skincare that I recommend is this Caudalie Venergetic Mask. It's an instant detox mask. I feel like when my skin is like, when it's giving pores, when it's like producing a little bit more sebum than I would like, and it hasn't really had a mask in a while, I love to kind of refresh my face. After actually cleansing my face with this, I do a little light exfoliation with this, and then I go in with this mask, and again, my skin just feels great. I think it really helps to detox, pull out the sebum and extra dirt or whatever that may be under your skin layer, and you still just don't feel stripped after using this. You can definitely see a brightening effect. It has vitamin C in there, I believe, so I think that is what contributes to the brightening of the skin after application. So definitely recommend this mask. Next thing for skin that I recommend is this Sunday Riley Good Genes All-in-One Lactic Acid Treatment. So this is a deeply, it's like a gentle exfoliant with lactic acid. So on days where, you know, I'm not using like my physical scrub, I will put this on after my serums. And I think, again, it kind of gives me that same effect, but I more so see it like the next day in terms of like that clarification of my skin using the lactic acid. What does it say here? It said multitasking, targeted lactic acid treatment, exfoliates dull, pore clogging, dead skin to instantly clarify and reveal smoother, clearer looking skin together with naturally radiant boosty excuse me, licorice. And this super concentrated treatment visually reduces the look of dark spots, age spots, and discolorations for visibly brighter, more even toned skin. And I do feel that it's saying immediately after, but I feel like I see this the next, like these results the next day. And so with regular use, you'll see like the improvement of your skin. I'm almost done with this. And you know what sucks? Because I get training products from Sephora and our brand partners, and I got this for free in the training products, but I hadn't pulled for it because I wasn't using this as often. And then I ended up giving it to my sister, and then once I pulled this and I started using this, I was like, ah, I love it. And it's like, damn it, I could have had another one for free, because this is pretty pricey. So I definitely recommending this during the sale, because Sunny Riley is pretty up there with the skincare prices for sure. All right, so next part I'm moving to is body care. So for body care, I have really been loving this Youth to the People 10% AHA and your Ureba Matte Soothing Body Scrub. I don't know why I'm having issues saying that, but I really like this because, again, I've been dealing with a lot of hormonal acne. I'm getting acne like on my chest and on my shoulders and like certain parts of my back. It's like giving me flashbacks to adolescence, going through puberty when I had to deal with acne a lot more. And at that time I wasn't on birth control, and now that I'm not on birth control again, like my skin again, it's just like my body is just reacting and adjusting, so I have to do a lot more skin maintenance. So I'm really into like body care a lot more than I have been in the past. But anyways, I really like this because this, and I've always loved body scrub, but this really has some actives, the AHA for like that exfoliation, the top layer of the skin. I've been using this along with like my topicals and this other Murad spray to help treat the spots on my chest specifically, because I was getting breakouts and then it'll leave dark marks, and I've been using this along with those two other products, and I've really been seeing a difference in my skin. This definitely gives very spa-like earthy vibes in terms of the smell. Let me see, but it is a vegan formula, which is a plus. I'm trying to see if it has like the notes. I mean, but if I read to you what it's made of, it sounds very earthy. So it's formulated with lactic, glycolic, mandelic acid, amplified with jojoba oil seeds, caffeine, and upcycled olive seed powder. Notes of black pepper, ginger, velvet wood, resets your energy. So the scent gives an energy shift, black pepper, ginger, and velvet wood. So just with those notes alone, you kind of get the vibe that you're getting into. So I have like my smell good scrubs, but this is like my actives. Like, okay, I'm working on my chest area, and I definitely see clarifications. I wish I tracked it more so I could have put like a before and after, but excuse me, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so if you have been looking for something to help with the acne on your skin, for the discoloration from acne scars on like your chest area, your shoulders, or like your back, maybe consider trying this out. The next thing is from the same brand. It is the Hydrate and Glow Dream Body Butter. So I was really torn about getting this. Like when it first came out, I wanted the whole line. I wanted the scrub, I wanted this, and also the cleanser. I do have the cleanser. I got it like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and I feel like it's just nice to use when I know I'm going to be using this, but I can't say that I see like a significant difference. So not that it's not good, but I'm not like, oh, recommending that you get it, like you got to try it out. Like, it's just not on that level for me, but it's worthwhile if you wanted to kind of have like a trio type of experience. But I got this body butter, and it says it's supposed to visibly firm, brighten, and replenish moisture, and it's formulated with niacinamide, superberry extracts, kupuoka butter, and it has aromatic notes of yuzu. I never, like, some of these shits, have you heard of this shit? What the hell is a yuzu? Anyways, green tea, blonde wood set dreams flight. What? Blonde wood set your dreams in flight. Okay, so the last sentence is like they make it like a statement, but I'm not reading it like that. Anyways, so this is a body cream. You can use it morning and night, and as needed. So this is how it looks inside. So the consistency is very creamy. It's not like a shea butter. It's like very much so cream-like. Let's see if it'll focus. I don't know if it focuses, but very much so cream-like. Honestly, I mostly use this at night. I actually have another body butter that I use during the day more so, but I mostly use this at night, and it's pretty good. So I'm saying if you're looking for like a hydrating body cream, and it can help firm and stuff like that. I don't know about the firming, honestly. I don't know if I necessarily see that. Maybe because I haven't been really using consistently every single night to be able to notice the difference, but it does give your body a nice hydration, especially like right out of the shower. And it's still, this smells like, it smells like aloe. What are the notes on this one? I'll put it on the screen. Oh, scent free, yuzu, green tea, and blonde woods. Maybe it's the green tea I'm smelling, or maybe it's the yuzu. I don't know what the hell a yuzu is, but I, recommend trying this out if you're looking for a nice body butter. However, if you are only on the market, I'm so sorry, 1 second. However, all right, hold on. Okay, if you're if you are on the market for a body butter, I must say I highly recommend, even more than the To The People one, this Sol de Janeiro Delicia, I don't know, Delicia Dredge Body Butter. This is the most thick and most hydrating, moisturizing body butter ever from Sol de Janeiro. I love the smell of Sol de Janeiro 62. That's like the OG fragrance in the yellowish orange bottle. Love that fragrance. But the body butter never did anything for me. I just found it did not, it fell flat for me. It did not hydrate. It smells good. It smells super good. But it wasn't giving moisture. This gives moisture. It's an amazing scent. I'll put the notes on the screen. But it's an amazing scent. Super thick. And I feel like the hydration lasts longer on my skin. So it's thicker. You actually kind of get that shea butter kind of vibe, but a little bit more creamier. And it just definitely gives the body more hydration. And I tend to use this more during the day because, you know, it has the extra added fragrance, like the smell good. And I do pair it with the spray. I just got this spray actually because before I bought these full sizes, I actually got like the mini size. I was like, let me just try these out. And this is basically done. This is done. And I was like, I have some Sol de Janeiro body butters that I got like years ago and I still have them. So my bad, my video cut off. So as I was saying before I was really cut off, I have other Sol de Janeiro body butters that are still in my room collecting dust. I use them off little by little, but it's because it just never gave me the hydration that I needed, so it wasn't my go-to. But this and this, well, just for the hydration, but the body butter and the spray, I love it. A good reason to get it during the sale now is because it's limited edition. So I don't know when it's gonna go away. I'm gonna use this up, and if I finish these up and they're still selling it, I will re-up. That's how much I like these combo. Even if it's not the spray, I'm willing to just get the body butter. So another body butter that I do recommend you pick up if you would like is the Butter Drop, the Shimmering Whipped Oil Body Cream from Fenty Beauty or Fenty Skin. I've had this for a little bit. It smells like graham cracker cookies. Like I personally love these types of fragrances and in lotions, you know, in skincare, in fragrances, in candles, like warm fuzzy cookie, caramelly, cinnamony type smells. That's all me. And so that is this in a bottle, and it has, wait, no, this ain't the one that has shimmer. Wait, did this one have shimmer? No, this is my pink one that has the shimmer. I don't necessarily recommend that one, but this one I definitely do. It's very hydrating as well. It's a little bit more like sticky hydrating. It's not, I feel like the Sol de Janeiro is like less sticky, less likely to kind of like stick to your clothes, versus this one I think it will, but it's still worthwhile wearing. It smells delicious. It would pair well with, you know, this spray, and it's actually on sale now. So if it's still on sale during the actual spring savings event, then you could tack on an extra 10, 15, or 20% off. So definitely get this in your cart and click check out if you have been wanting to try the Fenty Skin Body Butter. Next skincare item that I want to recommend, and I have excuse me, recommended this in other videos as well. And just as a side note, there are a ton more products that I recommend, but I don't want to continuously repeat myself. So I will link my other recommendation videos in the description, because more than likely I recommend those same items. But this is a repeat that I've spoken of, and it is from Sol de Janeiro, the Bum Bum Body Formenza Oil. So this is like a typical oil in terms of, it's not like a dry oil. Well, is it? No, I mean, it is a drier oil. Okay, so it is a drier oil. I haven't gotten it like on clothes, but I will want it on my skin a little bit before I put on my clothes. But this is just a really nice oil. It smells good. It smells like the OG 62 Shiseido body butter. So I definitely like this, and I feel like it lasts long as well. So I like this body butter. It's pretty pricey too, out of like a lot of the Sol de Janeiro products. So I would definitely say, especially if you're Rouge, that it's worthwhile picking this up on sale. Sol de Janeiro in general, like in our store, it just rarely goes on sale, period. So this is something definitely worth picking up. I personally love to pair it with a lotion, so usually I will go in with my EOS, the 24-hour moisture body lotion in vanilla cashmere, my absolute favorite. Love this lotion, but I could go in with either this, the Fenty Skin, or the Shiseido, and put this on top, and then put my like vanilla type of smell goods, and I'm telling you, I'm walking around smelling like a bakery, a nice little bakery. I love it, and I think it'd be really nice for the spring, summer as well, so something to keep in mind. And yeah, so I think that's it for body care. Let's move on to fragrance, shall we? All right, so for fragrance, I just have 3 to recommend. All of the fragrances that I previously recommended in my other recommendations video, I still recommend. So definitely, again, go ahead and check out those other videos if you're interested in seeing what other fragrances I recommend. And so me, if you don't know by now, I love travel spray sizes. Honestly, I don't have the budget to continually buy like full size fragrances that are anywhere between $150 plus, even $100 is like even with my discount, I'm like, I have to slowly build on that. So usually before I kind of do an initial investment, unless I'm like super in love with the fragrance, I go in for the travel spray, okay? And when I finish up the travel spray, I'm like, okay, I know I really like this, and I'll go and it's worthwhile for me to buy the full size. So the fragrances that I highly recommend is Vanilla Woods. This is like an OG as far as like on the socials, like a lot of people talk about this fragrance, and I love it. This is actually my second travel spray, and it's almost done. No, I'm lying. This is my first one. This is my first travel spray, and I bought another one. So I have another travel spray, but that was like my last travel spray purchase. The next time I'm gonna buy the full size, because I'm like, okay, I'm going through this, like I'm actually really using this up. Earlier this year, I bought my sister a gift. There is a 7 Virtues value set. And actually, I actually recommend getting that on the sale too. I didn't think about that. But they have like a value set where they have the travel size and the 1 ounce or 1.6 ounce full size, along with the 7 Virtues book for like 99 bucks. So if you're getting 20% off, you know, could be worthwhile. And you get the travel size and the full size. So yeah, highly recommend this fragrance. It's vanilla. The notes, do they have it here? They don't have the notes here. But if you're looking for a nice vanilla oil type fragrance, this will definitely do it for you. I wish they had like the notes on the bottle. So, but they'll have it on the website. The next one is also from 7 Virtues. This is a newer fragrance. It is the Amber Vanilla, another vanilla smell. As you can see, I'm a vanilla and floral musk type of girl. So I actually really like this fragrance. It gives a little bit more like floral vanilla versus this gives you like straight up vanilla. Again, I have to like review the notes, but if you're into like vanilla fragrances, you might be interested in this. And the next fragrance that I recommend is from Tom Ford. It is the Ebene Fumé perfume. Amazing. This is like grown woman sexy. It reminds me a lot of like the Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, which is like my all-time favorite Tom Ford fragrance. So this is like his cousin or her cousin. I love this fragrance. It comes in the same type of travel size. I actually like the travel size because like the packaging for it is very luxe and it's like magnetic, you know, so it won't like pop open like in your bag and stuff like that. I really like this fragrance. I don't know if I'm gonna buy another travel size. As you can see, I've made like a pretty good dent in it, and it's probably just worthwhile for me to just go ahead and bite the bullet and get the full size. But you know, Tom Ford fragrances are like anywhere between like 180 up or more, and so they're pretty pricey. So if you can afford to get the full size during the sale, I highly recommend it. If you like this fragrance, I don't know if this is necessarily blind buy safe. You might want to go in and smell it, wear it, see if you vibe with it, if your body chemistry vibes with it. But if you do, I definitely recommend getting it on sale because Tom Ford fragrances don't really go on sale that much. Okay. All right. All right, our last category is makeup. Makeup. Again, please refer to my other videos if you're interested in seeing other products that I recommend for makeup in the makeup category during the sale. A lot of it is repetitive. I think most of these are new products, so keep that in mind. I might have a repeat, but for the most part, these are like new products that I've actually really been liking and highly recommend. First of which is this Cali Ray Skin Tint. It is the Free Dreaming Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint. It's a clean foundation. I really love this foundation or skin tint. That's what I'm wearing today. I first saw this on one of my coworkers at Sephora. She was just looking so stunning. Her skin was just glowing and just so beautiful. I was like, girl, what are you wearing? And she said this. So it's on, so they don't have like my complexion and deeper, like they don't have our colors in the store, and I feel a way about that. Cali Ray, Sephora, what's up with that? Why don't you have our skin tones in the store? It like goes up to 8 and I'm number 15. But it goes up to 8. So it's like all the other half is like left online, which is more tan, deeper skin tones. I don't understand. Anyways, so I saw that it was on sale, girl, for $19. For $19, you know, I got my little discount on top of it. So I was like, eh. So I tried it, loved it, love it. Now this definitely gives you more of like a glowy type of finish. So but it's not, and with me having oily skin, but it's not overbearing, especially because I do prep my skin with like some oil controlling products, but mostly like in my T-zone area, like the points where I really get oily. But I be wanting like the glow to come through, even though this is my highlight. Ooh, yes, this highlight is girl, I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. But I love this skin tint, and I've been kind of on the vibe where it's like I like my skin to look skinny. You know what I mean? Like my sister and I, we use that term. Like we're like, oh, your face looking skinny. We don't mean like thin. We mean like it's looking very skin-like. I've been loving complexion products lately that are like that, and this gives me that. This is perfect for spring, summertime. It gives you just enough coverage. So I like this so much. I went ahead and I ordered a second one. Like maybe 2 days after using this back to back, I'm like, oh yeah, definitely I want to get this before the sale comes up, and while it's on sale. And then I just ordered earlier today a third one. Oh my god, I have an issue. But so I'm 15 now, and it's a little deep, but it works for me. And I was like, you know, I want to try the 14 and see like if that will work even more, like when I do my bronzer and contour, like would that like even compliment me even more. So I ordered the 14. I'm gonna get that week. But that's how much I really like this. And it's the first, I would say, I like I feel like some new foundation releases. I don't know if I will put them in my recommendations video right now. I want to play with them a little bit more, and perhaps I might recommend them later this year. But like what I look for in skincare and the stuff that made me like really hype about recommending it to people is like throughout the day when I randomly look at myself in the mirror or I see my reflection and I'm like, I look so pretty, like this looks so good. Like when I have that feeling, I know I found a winner. And another confirmation that like this is a winning product for me is like when I get a lot of compliments and people want to know what I have on like in real life. Like I wore this to work at Sephora because you know I got two, you know, Sephora, little Gigiana. I have my corporate job and you know I got my Sephora job. Anyways, so at my Sephora Gigiana, I was wearing this, and maybe like in my 4-hour shifts I recommended it to like 3 people. So yeah, they're like, oh my god, it looks so good. And I'm like, girl, get it now while it's on sale. I don't know if it's still gonna be on sale during the sale, but hopefully it is. I'm sorry, I'm like rambling, but like that's how excited I am about this product. I love it. I'm like, well, I was missing out. Like, it's been a minute that I found like a skincare product or like a complexion product like this that just genuinely excites me to the point that I ordered 2 more backups. So yeah, really like this. Another skin tint that I recommend is the Fenty. She has been eating as well. Again, I've really been I've been wearing like full coverage makeup like for when I'm going out, but like on every day or just like a chill basis, I'm loving just skin tints. I just like the light weariness of it. It's not too heavy. It still gives my skin like a natural glow. It allows my oils to come through, but in a nice way as long as I prep my skin well. So I wear the color 20 in the Ease Drop. So if you're looking for something light wear, skin like for spring, summer, definitely recommend checking out the Fenty Skin Tint. Goodbye. Next product that I would recommend is this Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum from Danessa Myricks. So if you know, you know. I always recommend the what's it called? Let me grab it because I really do need. But I have this in every video. So the Yummy Skin, like the original powder, like this is my jam. Like this is probably like this is like probably like my 4th one. I be feeling like, am I getting enough product for this? Like with this Danessa, like what's going on? Because I just be eating, my face just gobbles this up. It gobbles this up. It does not, I don't feel like it lasts that long for me. So I'm actually trying like 2 different like mattifying type of primers. So I recently got them. So I don't know if I'll put them in, well, I don't know, but I'm not ready to put them in a recommendations video just yet. I gotta spend some more time with them. But I wanted to just try something else because one, I just feel like I'll just be running through this. And I feel like the last 2 times that I've worn this, like I feel like my oils were still coming through. I don't know if it's just how I prepped my skin, but anyways. I say all that to say, in general, I still highly recommend this recommend this as a primer if you have oily skin. Again, if you have what? Okay, so be mindful of your skin type, right? Because I have what? Okay, so if you have, then this will work well with your, all right, perfect, good. So oily skin, boom. This, I got this and I've used this in conjunction with this. I use it by itself and I find like this is straight for like your camera keep turning off, so annoying. And do I have like a set on that? Like why does it keep turning off? No, walk on with that. Anyways, so this, I like this as a skin prep. I feel like it helps. Like I've been wearing it with the skin tint, so I think it helps with that oil control. I don't think it's the most powerful oil controlling agent, but if you need something that's light wear, quick, this is an interesting product to use for your prep. Definitely make sure you close back the top because there have been times I've been like rushing and I'll use it and then put it down and leave the cover off, and then the top will get dry and I couldn't get the product out, so I have to like poke the hole that's there. Like I have to take an earring back and open it back up. So make sure you keep this close back up. But yeah, so this is an interesting product to try if you want something like lightweight and oil controlling and it's kind of part of your skin prep. This is something worth picking up. All right, so I have a lot more stuff in my makeup part, so let's get into it. I mean, we're already into it, but like, okay, I'm like looking at everything. And this is a short list, that's crazy. Anyways, next thing I recommend, I just want to just give a great, beautiful shout out to my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. I use the number 3. This is just the perfect like finishing powder. I feel like this powder just brings everything together. I don't necessarily recommend this for like setting your face. This is a finishing powder where it's like you put it on, and I just feel like all like sometimes if you put your powder blush on and you went a little bit too ham or went a little bit too up like under your cheeks, you can put this like up under your eye in that cheek area, and it just helps blend everything together, so it's just a lot more seamless. So I love this. I love this. So I first tried this in the travel size, loved it, bought the full size, finished the full size, and I was so excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, like when you actually finish a makeup product. Like I go through my skincare stuff more times, but like makeup, I have just a ton of that shit and I rarely finish off everything, like hit pan these days, but I actually hit pan on this. And so this is my, I guess my second full size, and she's still going good, but once she's out I will be repurchasing. That's how much, and she's pretty pricey, so it's worthwhile picking up during the sale. But yeah, that's why I recommend this powder. Next thing I recommend is the House Lab blushes. So they have it newly formulated and like new packaging. So before, I believe you got like 11 grams, like really big packaging, a lot of product. I mean, 11 grams, I'm like, I don't know, I'm gonna have those blushes for years. I got 4 blushes originally, like in the original formula and the original packaging, but they reformulated it to be talc free, and they came out with 2 different shades, and they got rid of some of like some nice older shades, so I'm glad I got those in my collection already. And I also, what I like with the packaging is that they kind of put the color of the blush on the top. So because before I had to kind of like shuffle my larger compacts like in the back to see the name and the color, but this one, it's like this, and it gives you, I think it's 5 grams of products. Yeah, you get 5 grams, which I just feel like is so reasonable, especially because a lot of us, like we have a lot of makeup and we probably have a lot of similar colors, so we don't need 11 grams. I believe it's like 11 grams for $38. Now we get a little less than half of that, 5 grams for $32. I really think this priced well. I think it should have been like at $28 to $30. I feel like would have been reasonable, but I'm not mad at 32 at that. So I think this is worth picking up on the sale. This is the color French Rosé. I'm wearing that today. I'm wearing a lot of like different layers, but I have that on today along with Fire Moon, which is another one of the new colors. But I definitely recommend the House Labs. It lasts a long time and it gives you like an airbrush finish, really beautiful powder. They did a big one on these blushes. So these 2 are newer to my collection. These 2 kind of highlighter blushes vibe that I'm introducing, again, newer to my collection. I've had a chance to play with them the past week, and I recommend checking them out during the sale, especially because, well, at least this blush from Rare Beauty, this is the luminous blush. I got the color, I actually got the color Truth, and I also have the color Love, and these are so pretty. It's definitely more of a glowier type of blush, but to me it kind of has the same type of texture as their highlighters, so I'm just like, I don't really get it. But it's a beautiful blush topper. I'm wearing it today. This is more of like the rosier color. The Joy one is like a little bit more apricot. I mean, sorry, not Joy. The Love one is a little bit more terracotta orangey. I don't feel like digging for that, but highly recommend checking out these blushes, and they're reasonably priced, and I think again very pretty going into like spring, summertime. I actually really like it again, and they're reasonably priced. And then I picked up the Demi Glow highlighter from Fenty. I actually want to pick up another one. I don't need to, but I kind of wanna. So it is this one is That's Rich. It's a Demi Glow, so because they have the kilowatts that are like, whoa, like highlight. This one is just like more chill, a lot more lit from within. And it's supposed to like really complement your natural like skin tone. So say, even though I've worn it on days where I would just have my skincare on, I just put that on. But the only thing about That's Rich for me personally, I feel like it's a little too deep for like when I don't have my makeup on. But it works well because I have that on like right on top right here. That's what you're seeing. And this is supposed to be a demi glow. I didn't even spray or anything. And look, it's just like when the light hit it, it's just boom. But it's really beautiful in person. And it blends very nicely with these like luminous blushes. So the next color I'm gonna get is the I think it's the Trophies and Truffle or something like that. It's like the shade above this one. I think that would like match me more. You know, people are saying, oh, highlighters are making a comeback. For me, highlighters never left my collection, baby. I always love me a good highlight, but you know, matte looks be hitting. They do hit. But I just always love a beautiful glow, especially because I have oily skin. So as my skin starts to, the makeup starts to like live in my skin, I like to say, after a while in the day, and like my natural oil start to come through, and then when I have the highlight, it just glows beautifully on me. And I like that it doesn't too much highlight my texture. I've been working on the texture on my skin, so maybe that's part of the reason why it's not really highlighting it, but I like it. Whew, I just felt like I said a mouthful about this. Hold on, I did drink some tea. Oh, God, it's not, that's hot. Next items that I'm recommending is, okay, so it's this. It is the Lancome, the Cils Booster XL. It's a super enhancing mascara base. So basically like a mascara primer. So I've kind of been in like my no lash extensions era, and I am not a fan of putting on strip lashes. I'll do it once in a while, but I'm just not a fan of strip lashes. They get on my fucking nerves. I hate having to apply them. I hate having to like walk around with glue in my purse just in case it lifts, because I have definitely had instances where I'm out and I'm thinking I'm cute and flirty and cute and shit, and now I go in the bathroom and I see my lashes lifting and I'm like, nobody was gonna tell me. I hate that. I hate that. So I prefer mink lash extensions, but when I'm not wearing extensions, I've been treating my lashes like with serums, and I have been wearing mascaras. I actually found a mascara. It's not sold at Sephora, so I ain't gonna talk about it, but I'm gonna definitely put it in like one of my favorites videos, because it has been the best mascara that I have tried in a very long time. And so I started to, you know, explore different like mascara primers, and I have fallen in love with this Lancome one. I actually first tried it with my Beauty Insider points. So you can redeem this for 100 points if it's available at the Sephora store that you're shopping at. I haven't seen it online, like when I made my online orders, but I picked up one of these, tried it, loved it, and then I picked up 2 more like with my points. So I used a total of 300 points to redeem 3 of these, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, and I just bought like the travel size. I didn't commit to the full size yet, but I bought the travel size of this, and I just have it put up for when my 3 run out, then I will try it. So if you are like me, excuse me, I hate this for me, but if you're like me and you've just kind of been on a mascara tip and you're looking for something that will help like enhance your lashes and just make them stand out more, definitely try this. I'm not gonna zoom in, but I just feel like I see a noticeable difference in my lash application. Also, the mascara that I'm using is bomb, so definitely recommend this if you are on the market looking for a mascara primer. Another product that I recommend, but I kind of don't, but I kind of like, I'm torn about it because it's good, but then there's a con, and the con is like pretty bad. So it is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Detailer. So this is their brow pencil, and it's like super skinny, very manga. Look, is it gonna focus? You see how skinny that is? It is super skinny, but it creates just the most perfect hair-like strokes. I mostly use it for like finishy touches once I kind of do my brow finesse. I'll use it as finishy touches on the front parts to feather the front, and then like fill in any spots that may need to be filled in the center. The only thing I don't like about this is that because it's so skinny, so thin, it's very malleable and it breaks easily. So I would recommend, if you're going to be using this, that you only put up like a tiny bit, to create, or if not it will break and it'll piss you off. And I don't even want to test it, like to twist it all the way up and see how much product I'm actually getting, but I think it's worth checking out. And I use the number 5. Okay, all right, the next thing I recommend is this Makeup by Mario brush. Oh man, the name done rubbed off and everything. But this is this dual-ended blush. It's for like cream application, for like bronze. I also use this for bronzer and like my liquid and cream blushes. I love this. I primarily use this for my bronzer, especially this tip. I mostly use this tip for like my blushes. But this for bronzer, or even if you wanted to use it for a foundation, but I have another brush I use for my foundation. But this is such a good quality brush. I usually don't like dual-ended brushes, you know, for like storage purposes, but I don't know, Mario makes me like tolerate this. It's a very good quality brush, very soft. It's I believe this is synthetic hairs. I believe it's synthetic hairs, but it feels soft like real hairs, and it just helps blend in your product in beautifully, especially bronzer. I highly recommend this for bronzer application. So yeah, it's very, very heavily loved in my rotation. So definitely recommend this brush if you are on the market for one. All right, we're getting down to the last few products for makeup. So okay, the next things are lippies. So I tried the Gucci lip gloss, and I actually really like it. This is in the color Suzanne Brown. And you know, people ask me like, do you just like it because it's Gucci? I don't think it's just because it's Gucci. Whether it's Gucci or not, like, is shit good? Is it, or is it not? So it gives you, for me, it gives me just the right plumping effect. I love the color. I don't know, I just find myself looking at myself and just really thinking my lips look real scrumdiddlyicious. So I really, really like this. Again, it does give a plumping effect. I like to apply this, and I try my best not to like rub my lips too much, because for me personally, if you rub it too much, you get a little bit more of that burning sensation, which I am not a fan of when it comes to plumping lip glosses. I don't like that shit. But this is just subtle, so I can bear with it. So I really like this. This is a pricey, it's like $40-something for this. But you know, if you're getting 20% or even 15% off, it could be worthwhile. Gucci doesn't go on sale like that, so it's probably worthwhile checking out. I haven't checked out the other colors because I just felt like they wouldn't really show up on my skin or like on my lips, but these are the kind of colors I gravitate towards anyways. So again, this is Suzanne Brown in the Gucci lip gloss, and I definitely recommend. Keeping with glosses, I have tried the Huda Beauty Faux Filler. So this isn't necessarily like a plumping gloss, like it doesn't have any like pumping like actives in there. However, just the way that it's formulated, it just makes your lip look fuller, if that makes sense. I don't have that many like lines in my lips, because one of the claims that Huda has is that this kind of it smooths out like your lips, or like it fills in the lines in your lips to make it look like just very seamless. I can't really speak to that because I don't really have too much lines on my lips, you know what I mean? But I do get the like really nice plumping effect that it gives. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I don't have my mirror in front of me. And let me try to come up close. So you can see my lips up close. You see that? Yeah, I know that look good, girl. You know that look good. Stop. Shut up. You know that look good. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, I'm delirious. It's late. So yeah, been feeling it. I actually like the color Posh. I was actually gonna go for, I originally went for another color, but when okay, so let me just finish my thought. I'd be jumping all over the place. So I originally went for another color, but after swatching it on my hands, I was like, I was more gravitating towards this. I feel like I would actually pull and wear this more often. And also, I highly recommend you do not try product like lip products on in the store, because people are nasty. They be putting the actual applicator on their lips. I recommend you. The good thing about Sephora is that you can return the product if you don't like it. But don't put lip products or lip testers on your lip in the store. Don't do that, please. I beg of you. I beg of you. But anyway, so after swatching the so after swatching the other colors of this, I went with Posh, and I like it. I like it. So yeah, recommend. And just for like an everyday lippy, I know there was like a lot of controversy on this lip balm. This is from Topicals. It's the Slick Salve Mint Up Balm. A lot of people say, oh, it's overhyped, it's this, it's that, it's not that great. I'm like, it's a lip balm, baby. It's a lip balm. It's nice, it's good. I use this for every day, you know, nothing crazy. Just running out to Walmart, put this on if I just want something clear. Like, it's nothing crazy. But if you're just looking for like a everyday lip balm, I love throwing this on when I'm going to the gym too. Yeah, this is just a good everyday lip balm, and it has a minty fragrance, so keep that in mind just in case if you don't like mint, then you might not like this. But yeah, it really helps when your lips are dry and cracked. Eventually, after wearing this for a while, your lips will start to peel, which is a good thing. Take out like that dry skin layer, and then your skin is just left smoother. So I like this if you want, you know, a quick balm. All right, finally getting to the last thing in makeup that I recommend. I'm looking over there, I'm like, I have so much stuff. Anyways, last thing of makeup I recommend is One Size. I've talked about this before, I will talk about it again. This will help keep your makeup in place, baby. Keep it in place, keep it on lock. Like, if you need your makeup to last, I usually kind of initially spritz off like first as I'm doing my makeup with my Morphe setting sprays. Then when I'm done, I spray my Charlotte Tilbury, and it just helps marinate and melt everything together. And then I lock it in with this. I use this setting spray on my cousin. I did her makeup for her birthday, and she went on a yacht, and she jumped in water and everything. She came up and she was still looking like a mermaid, face still sitting pretty. That's when I said this is the real thing. It is legit, especially getting into spring and summer. Definitely check this out. If you're not sure, they have a travel size. Check out the travel size, and if you love it, go ahead and purchase the full size. But because we have the sale going on, just go for the larger size, and you know, if you don't like it, then you can always bring it back. They actually came out with like a sparkly one with like glitter. It's a glitter spray, and what I liked about it, because I tried it in store, it seems like it really stays in place, because I really like shimmery type of stuff on my décolletage area. And so with the one that One Size came out with, it looks like it stays in place, like it doesn't move all over the place, so it probably won't transfer to your clothes too much. But when I was spraying it, like the glitter was like more green, blue, like really mermaidy kind of, and it's like I'm more of like gold. Like I either want like gold or silver. I don't want all that colorful shit. Like that's really not my thing. But I could see it being someone's thing, like especially if you're going out to festivals and concerts, like at night you'll be shining. I don't know. I was debating whether or not I wanted to get it because it is limited edition, but I decided not to. I might change my mind, so who knows. But if they come up with a travel size in that, then I'll more than likely probably get it there then, because I feel like it's most appropriate, because it's not something I'm going to be using on a regular basis like the regular One Size, you know what I mean? So those are my thoughts there, but you might want to check it out if you're into those sort of things too. Okay, so yeah, that was it. Oh my gosh, so I felt like I had a very like modest list, but I feel like I was talking a lot, maybe because like I'm sick, so like just talking period is just painful. But it was still a lot to talk about. So let me know if you already have any of these in your basket, what you plan on picking up during the sale. Let your girl know. I actually have some stuff coming in the mail. Like I placed an order already for like the discovery set of the Jackiana perfume. I got that, and I'm gonna pick up like this NARS skin tint that my sister was like raving about, and her skin was looking very skinny, so I was like, okay, I definitely want to try it, because you know I'm on the skin tint vibe this spring and summer, so want to see what that's talking about. What else did I order? Oh yeah, I'm trying like this Cali Ray primer. I heard that's pretty good, so I'm gonna be playing with that. So if I have a couple of new things coming down the pipeline, so they might be in a future recommendations video. We'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have fun shopping. Spend wisely, you know what I'm saying? Set a budget and commit to yourself that you won't go over that budget. And happy shopping. Thank you so much again for watching, and my Stush babies, you know what I always tell you: stay bold, stay beautiful, and stay Stush. Till next time, bye.